Welcome to the Zix TV. I am the Zix, and we're gonna have a look at this Ausini set. Ausini Outer Space, another spaceship. And Ausini does not give their sets names, just this awkward number here, 25465. This one has 126 pieces. Pilot. And we can build this spaceship here. So we're going to be checking this out in just a moment. And here it is. And this one actually isn't too bad. It's still got some problems, but it's not as bad as the others. As we can see, we got our pilot. We got our pilot in there with no controls as usual. Why start giving them controls now? You know, I've already reviewed several Ausini spaceships where they don't have controls. Then we have this odd section back here. It's actually very flat. It's a flat ship, but it's got some nice wing design, or you know, the wings are, the wing design is nice. Looks really good from overhead with the laser cannon sticking out. Looks like it belongs in a video game. One of the classic video games where you move back and forth, like Galaga or something like that. And we've got this the second canopy in the back with nothing there. Why can't I open this? There we go. Just some. So that's rather odd. Our engines are surprisingly good looking, but they're attached precariously. We got one of those tubes onto a brick with the peg on the side, so it's as long as you're not rough and tumble with it. Let's see. There. Most of the decorations are printed pieces. We only get a few stickers. We get stickers for the tail fins there, and the sticker goes on both sides of the tail fin. That's a printed part in the middle there. Printed. These arrows going down the side are printed. That's a printed piece. This piece on the edge of the wing is printed. This piece, even this piece up top here, is a printed part, and then we got a sticker, and this is all one sticker going across. We got a 1x2 slopey slope, and then this special slopey slope. Each half that forms the front section there. So out came the scissors and trimmed it off and cut it in half, trimmed off the other side. We do have some blockiness here. It's built on top of some black plates there. We do have some blockiness that's sticking out from our angled part on the side. We got some same thing here. And these are the landing gears. This is actually pretty cool. It's all one piece. That's pretty cool. We got that in the front, and the and in the back there. And our blaster cannons are on a bracket. Got another bracket on the side here. What else? It's actually not quite as bad as the other ones. It's actually pretty good. Now, I wasn't planning on doing a MOC for this, but I got inspired one evening, and I got out a second copy of this set, and I did make my own version of this, a modded version of this. As we can see, we got our pilot in there, and he's stuck with his hands up in that awkward position there because of these bricks placed here, and what would be his control console is way up here. So I did some work, just a quick night's worth of work, and fixed up the front, the pilot's cabin there, and I added some detail back here. So let's have a look at my MOC. Here it is. I'll set him aside for now. And again, we've got that sticker up front. This is what I decided to do for this. Gave him a little control console. We'll have a closer look in a moment. He's got a flight stick there on one of those pieces with the stud on the side. Don't know how well we can see, but there's a piece, there's a little slope in there with some buttons on it. These are old Best Lock stickers. Like my other Ausini MOCs, I moved this part up one, and I smoothed this out in the front. So the front is made differently with some black angled parts underneath. So it's smooth. And then again, I got this sticking out on the sides here. So smooth it out, move this up one, and yeah, all this stuff, these parts were moved up one notch. And if you look at theirs, there's a hole there. I didn't like that. Take a 1x4 plate and put it underneath there to lift it up. Lift up this tile with the arrows on it. So that's what I did. And you still got your I think it actually looks better this way. And there's no gap. There's a tiny little gap. And then this got moved up one, and that's the gap left over from moving all this stuff up one notch. And I put some grills there. Same thing on the other side. And I just decided to add some detail in there, and I kind of overdid it. Just some machinery type detail. We've got some lights. We got some levers used as cables. We got some kind of cable going into the wall there. Just some details, Star Warsy looking details. Lego does this kind of detail on, like, on the side of a Star Destroyer and stuff like that. So that's what I did with that. details inside. And I don't think I did any other, those are the major modifications I did. So let's have a close-up look at the details. Here is the pilot's cabin with our guy. We can see that he's sitting in a comfortable position. He's kind of leaned back a bit so that he will fit, so I won't have to raise up the canopy anymore. But that's acceptable. He's holding a flight stick that's attached to this piece here, and my old Best Lock stickers. Not sure how well I can show this, but just some displays and stuff. And then over here we've got a little slope, and I put some buttons on it, just a simple little sticker. And here's a look at the printed and sticker detail up close on the stuff here. Let's not forget the edge there. That back there, and then we got the designs on our tail fins, design in the middle. I think most of the prints in this set, in both of the sets, are pretty good. Didn't have any fudged prints. So there's our pilot in his cabin. Just rearrange some of this front stuff, and there's the it's all smoothed out. And then the detail in the back here. Use some silver details from that awful blue robot, and just some parts from other Ausini sets. Got some grills. Got some kind of cable going into the wall. We got some levers used as cables. Some lights. Or maybe those are buttons. That's what I decided to do with this back part. Just add some Star Wars-y type detail into this compartment here. I was thinking of another thing you could do with this, and this has difficulty closing because those little knobs get in the way. Yeah. I was thinking another thing you could do with this is make it a cargo compartment. So if you don't want to add all this Star Wars-y detail, maybe get some cargo containers. I'm not really sure if they'd fit, if you'd be able to get something that fits, but or something that looks like cargo and put it in there. It could be a cargo compartment as well. Anyway, those are the details. Here's our engines in the back. This is a good set. Even this one by itself, the original Ausini one, I guess I can forgive the awkwardness of this black part sticking out and this black part sticking out. The hole in the side, you know, I could easily solve that by putting a plate in there to fill it out. Maybe get something that looks like cargo and put it back there. By itself, it's not bad, and I actually didn't mind too much that this time that he's in there in an awkward position there. He does fit, unlike some Ausini spaceships. he does fit, so I have to give credit where it's due. It's good. I liked it when I first built this. When I first built this, I thought, this is their best one they've done yet. This is really good. I liked it. And one night, sorry about that. One night, I couldn't sleep, so I got out my second set. I wasn't going to do this, but, you know, I got inspired, I guess, and I just started building, and I got out my Ausini parts and had a look at what I had to work with, and stickers and my old Best Lock stickers, and I did my modifications, my MOC, which is, I believe, is an improvement over the original, but it's still, this is still good, is what I'm saying. So this isn't quite as bad as all the rest. Yes, it is kind of bad how he's in this awkward position, but I'm not going to rant and rave and get all excited about it like I usually do, because this on the whole is good. And I did not like these sticking here. I think you could these sticking out here, I think you could knock them off pretty easily, so I left them off of mine. We just have this old Best Lock part used there. I suppose I could put a cone on the end of it if I wanted to, but yeah, got inspired one night. So this is a recent MOC compared to the others, which I did the other spaceships, the other MOCs, spaceship MOCs that I did in 2015. This is a 2016 recent MOC, and it's a good set. Even the original is good. It's not totally awesome because I did my modifications to it and made it my own, but not near as much to complain about here as with other Ausini sets. Although we do have the sticker that covers multiple pieces that I had to get the scissors out for. I suppose I could. I guess I'm just being more generous to this set, because overall, on the whole, it's not bad. Which that I think that's an achievement compared to some of Ausini's other outer space spaceships. And the engines, it just looks cool. It looks good. We got everything looks to be in its proper place. So that's a look at my at this Ausini set and my recent MOC that I made, my modifications to make it even better. Let's have a quick look at our minifigure and finish up. Here is one of our daring Ausini space pilots, and he looks very similar. It might be the same guy as appeared in the Orange Starfighter and other sets, and that is a Best Lock face. Ausini has taken a lot of old Best Lock parts, and they've taken the Best Lock minifigure designs too, right down to the flesh tone, the dark flesh tone used on the minifigure. Comes fully assembled like this, and you just put his helmet on and his visor. Got a decent print, much like a Lego minifigure. That's how Best Lock minifigures were, and that's how Ausini minifigures are. So there is that guy. All said and built, this set is actually quite good, in spite of its flaws. it's let's see if I can get him back in there. They got it right. They got some things, a lot of things right, in my opinion, on this Ausini Starfighter. You can fit your guy in there. He doesn't have any controls, but that's just normal for Ausini stuff. We got one sticker that you have to get out your scissors for if you don't want to, unless you just want to put it on all the pieces, and it'll cover up all those pieces, and those, when you take it apart, those pieces are stuck together by the sticker. We have a wealth of printed pieces, just a few stickers. It seems to make a bit more sense in this respect with this front sticker, and then as always we got the stickers with the designs on that go onto the tail fins there. It's the mixture of printed parts and stickers is less confusing here, and it makes a lot more sense that they would do it this way, with all these printed parts for the most part, and then just a few stickers. The design is really good. Again, it looks like it belongs in a video game. Really nice looking Starfighter. Just had a few rough spots that I felt compelled to fix up, and I added all my detail to it. So this is the one. This is the set where Ausini gets a lot of things right, in my opinion. It's just really good. So I'm not going to whine and complain like I usually do. This is a good one, and I wasn't planning on doing a MOC, but it just sort of happened on its own. So praise God, I got inspired, and I was able to do pretty much what I wanted to do with it. I was able to fix it up more to my liking. So it's really cool that I was just in the right mood at the right time, and I was inspired, and I hope you enjoy the modifications that I did to it. So that's about it for this review. This is a good one. I like it. I can appreciate the original. I like mine better. My MOC version, I like that one better. But I can appreciate the original as well. So this is a good one. They got it right. How about that? So that's about it for this review. Thank you for watching.